Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Unbreakable Sentai podcast. I'm James.
Ooh, I'm Darius.
And I'm Noah.
What number are we on, Darius?
38.
40.
Dang.
Yeah. You're close.
40.
That's the best
It's
part
always
about
like
it.
2 off.
Yeah. It's like reliably. Like
I don't feel bad. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, exactly. No, don't. I put you on the spot so I don't have to
I
be
tried
on
to
the
look at your
spot.
computer screen when you checked, and
Yeah, he
was
checked
too
it
small.
quick, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, you get to know, but Darius doesn't. All right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But that's okay. The secret is out. We told the audience, our lovely listeners, that I also don't know what number we're ever on. You know? We've been
Okay.
doing it for
Is that
2 years.
superhero manga?
No, he's just wearing a mask because he's ugly.
Dang. Same.
Are you sure? I see a cape.
Well, it's
a cloak.
It's a cloak.
Right.
You know?
Because he's in fantasy land.
Exactly. It's an isekai. It's that one you were talking about, the Tsumiki whatever. We talked about it a couple episodes ago. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
It's the one where he's a piece of shit and he revives.
No, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's not a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, the dude who revived is now a good guy, but in his past life, he was just a piece of shit.
No, not this one.
Then I have no idea what this is.
Oh, it's the one that got an anime and you were interested in watching it. He comes in and the goddess is like, "Hey, I already got 2 other people. I don't need you, and you're ugly. I'm not gonna give you the gift of speech, but you can go talk to everything that isn't human."
So how ugly are we talking? Are we talking like terribly scarred
Probably
ugly,
never seen
or
his
like
face.
the
Yeah.
movie Mask are ugly?
No, he's not actually that ugly, but compared to this world where everybody is beautiful, he kind of looks ugly.
So he's a normal person.
He's a normal person.
amongst like models.
Exactly.
Okay.
And there's a part where you finally get to understand kind of how he kind of has like a dog face, I guess. So like he takes off his mask because he's like doing a business deal with people and he's helped them out a bunch, and he's like, "I want you to understand that I'm kind of a fucking uggo, and like that's why that's the real reason I wear this mask." And they both, like the 2 dudes he shows it to, both think about like a kobold, like the dog monster animal creature thing. So you kind of understand that he's just kind of got like a flat face with like, you know, like smaller facial features.
So just genetically ugly.
Just genetically ugly, yeah.
Okay. So
So he's but it's actually really good. It's one
so
of my
like
favorite
Danny
episodes.
DeVito type.
Yeah, that's a good way. But like a young Danny DeVito where he's not like, you know. Cause
I don't think young Danny DeVito is ever handsome.
No, I never said he was handsome. But you know, he's not the ugliest person in the world. You can think of uglier.
But most
Why are
definitely
you
ugliest guy in
ripping
the
on
room.
Danny DeVito? He's a saint.
He's an amazing dude.
I'm just
He's
saying
great.
he's not a handsome looking
He's just
guy.
not a handsome looking
Yeah.
guy.
Using the eye of the beholder, Darius.
Yeah.
What's the term you use? Like
conventionally
yeah,
attractive?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not conventionally attractive, I guess.
I'd
I bet
love to
there's
have him.
plenty of people who would suck his D.
Okay, well that's different.
Yeah, a lot of crack out prostitutes would suck his D for
He's
some
married.
money. That has nothing to do.
He
You
has
you ask
children.
plenty of people. I'm telling you, there are plenty of
There are
cracked out-
plenty of normal people that would suck his D, dude.
You know what? You might be right. No, you might be right.
This went off the rails.
I like Danny DeVito just as much as that guy. I
have
love
to
Sonny.
defend him at this point.
I love
You got
Sonny,
2 people
okay?
ripping on him.
Look,
All right.
look, man, I'm not saying he's ugly. I'm just saying he's
You
not
said he was
conventionally
ugly.
attractive.
I'm saying it's ugly.
No. But when I was talking about the manga, I'm saying that he's ugly in the world. You know, I'm not saying that this main character
Yeah,
is
so
ugly.
everybody in our world is beautiful except for Danny DeVito.
Except for Danny
That's what you're
DeVito, yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Well, no, imagine if everybody. Imagine if
I think I'm
everybody-
better looking at Danny DeVito. I'm not afraid to say it.
Dang.
Yeah, we got a Danny DeVito apologizer over there.
Danny DeVito has made childhoods magical. All right.
Right. Okay.
Danny
you're right.
DeVito's
Go-
great. I love him in Batman.
Why do you keep shifting away from his appearance, Noah? How good of a man he is.
I just
doesn't
said
matter.
a lot of people would suck his D.
Yeah, well,
He's beautiful.
I'll agree with that. Darius is the one who brought out crack horse. God damn.
You have to be coked out of your mind if you even want to stare at Danny DeVito, Darius says.
I mean,
Dick.
he's married, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something mean, and there's no reason to be mean.
Yeah, Danny, if you're listening, you're not. We love you.
I
Just
love you
not
at
Darius.
least.
I love you and Sunny in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's one of the
I
greatest
loved him
shows
in
ever made.
Hercules.
Yeah, I loved him in
He was in
Hercules.
Matilda.
I loved him in the one where he is Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother.
Twins.
Yeah, twins.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name.
I love him in Batman. He
You were
plays a
that
good
close?
Cobblepot. He's kind of weirdly perfect for that role.
What for
Penguin. Yeah.
Yeah, he is weirdly perfect for that role. He
Yeah.
does look like a penguin. Okay. Moving on
Like,
from this
is this
weird
roasting Danny
I'm not
DeVito
roasting
for an hour?
We're talking about his great movies that he made because he's super
Now
talented.
we are, because I defended him.
Hey man, if you think about it, you're at fault.
What?
We would have walked on.
How
from Danny
the fuck
DeVito.
is this on me?
We would have walked on from Danny DeVito after 2 seconds.
After
and
30
then
minutes of
you-
ripping on him.
Nah. This is on you.
Is that right?
Uh-huh. Back me up here, Darius.
Yeah, we were just
Yeah,
using
we were
Danny
just talking
DeVito
about how
as
ugly he
as a
was.
base for ugliness.
Why'd you have to pick Danny DeVito?
What? Give me another
Short dog face.
ugly man.
There are plenty of ugly. Like, you
Well,
could
give
have
us
picked
one.
a cracked out
Give
person.
us one.
But we have to use a famous person.
Yeah, so the
No,
audience
you-
can like
We can't
imagine.
say
Use the
Ted.
theater of imagination.
We can't say Ted, the meth head who lives on my corner.
Everybody
Nobody
knows
who-
what. Everybody knows what that looks like.
Nobody knows who Ted is.
And everybody knows what Danny DeVito looks like.
There we go.
But a cracked out person's uglier than Danny DeVito.
You're right. But this dude's not that ugly. See what we're saying?
That's not the same.
He's not a meth head.
So he's an in
He's like Danny DeVito. He's the in
That's not
between.
even-
Show me a picture of this guy.
you
now, 'cause
you
now
said
we're-
he looks like a normal person.
Of what? This guy? Let me skip ahead. Fuck. Oh God.
You probably have to go to the video.
everybody does look kind of perfect.
Yeah.
So this happens on your website too when you read stuff.
What?
The blue filter
Oh,
thing.
it just happens when you like highlight it.
Drag, yeah.
So if you just click off of it, you're fine.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh God, you have
When,
to restart.
I like refresh.
Bullshit.
It's fine, Jay.
There
Oh,
he
there he is.
There he is. He's just. Of course, it's.
He looks like a normal guy.
Yeah, he's just a normal dude.
Better than Danny DeVito.
But people.
I don't know why you hate Danny DeVito so much.
I love Danny DeVito's super talented. I remember in college, you guys might have had this class. It was storyboarding class, and the teacher in the storyboarding class showed us a super old movie. It was a short film of the first movie Danny DeVito was ever in. So
Sure.
it was like he was like young.
Yeah.
He was like super young. It was cool seeing him. It was like, oh man, he kind of looked like the normal person at one point, you know? Because it was when Danny DeVito was in college. That's how old this movie was.
Danny DeVito's great.
He's amazing. I
He-
love
yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Just got fucked genetically. That's all.
I forgot what he looked
Was
like.
he
when
always
He was young.
bald? God damn.
I forgot what he looked like when he was young. He kind of looks like he could have been Costanza. From you know what I mean? Like he's got a little bit of that.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I forgot.
Was he in Taxi? Is that him in Taxi?
You tell me.
The show Taxi. Okay, never mind. It's a very famous show. I figured you would know.
I'm a bitch from Michigan, okay? Well, I don't know shows. We watch Escanaba in Da Moonlight, okay?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a shitty movie from fucking Michigan.
Is that the one with the basketball players?
No, it's it's this.
It's based
like-
in Michigan?
Yeah, it's a comedy movie about fucking a dude who's hunting in Escanaba, Michigan.
Nice.
Escanaba in Da Moonlight. Anyway,
Did the guys from Red Letter Media do that one?
no, they should. No, it's better than that.
It's actually a good...
Yeah.
Or it's actually a somewhat alright movie.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Hollywood of Michigan movies.
Fuck. Nah, dude, that's Monsterhood, the movie then from my hometown. Anyway, let's not talk about movies from my hometown.
Okay.
Well, you guys haven't seen it. We should watch that instead of Lord of the Rings. Noah would be down.
What?
Watching Monsterhood instead of
I have no idea what that is.
it's the movie from my hometown that I was just
Oh, yeah.
talking about. I'll
Alright.
send it to Red Letter Media.
Let's get to the nitty gritty here.
Yeah.
I think I have a weird.
Fetish?
No, it's not weird. It's totally
Oh, it's a
understandable.
normal fetish. Okay.
No, it's totally understandable. But I have a like complex when it comes to rich white people. So let me tell you, let me roll it back right here. It was Amy's birthday, and she wanted to go to Cooper's Hawk, and I fucking hate Cooper's Hawk. You ever been there?
I haven't been, but I've seen them. Like,
Yeah, I've seen them
around.
all over the place.
Cooper's Hawk is like a kind of like uppity restaurant that like specializes in like wine and stuff.
I heard it's also more expensive than it should be.
Yeah, she got a wine sampler and we got one appetizer. The bill was $35.
Yikes.
So it's a little bit uppity and like
Uppity, yeah.
white people love Cooper's Hawk. I'm just gonna be honest, white people love it.
Old
And-
white people. Yeah.
No, just white people with money.
Cool Eric
or-
wanted to go cougar hunting at Cooper's Hawk when the first 50 Shades of Grey came out.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, I want to go there and just see all the sad 50-something-year-old women who were there after watching the movie.
He wants to soak up the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so Cooper's Hawk is just an uppity restaurant, and we went there last night, and I fucking hate Cooper's Hawk, and when I got in there, just like being around all like those people.
Those fake bougie assholes.
I guess I don't know if they're fake or not. They could have money or they could not have money. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like if they're going to Cooper's Hawk, they can't have that much money.
You're right. But it makes me feel uncomfortable to be around like somewhat rich white people. I hate it like admitting that, like saying that, because I don't know. I feel like that's like a chink in my armor. Like I guess I'm not as confident as I think I am.
How does that like? What is some sort like? What's like the issue? I guess you have with it.
I don't know. I don't like it, and I get nervous.
Oh yeah.
For another example, I had to drive to pick up Amy's medicine for a cat, and the GPS took me through a like mansion
No.
neighborhood.
Yeah, McMansions.
Yeah, and like I got like super fucking like nervous just going there because like I don't know. I think it just stems from like just being poor and black. I think
Sure.
it's like a weird thing that like affects me because I literally get nervous, and then I saw a cop, and he was in front of me, and then he stopped and pulled over, and I was like, oh fuck, and I rolled past him. He cut on his lights. And I was like, my heart like started beating faster.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
sure.
like, okay, here we go. But he was pulling the guy that was coming the other way, who was going too fast.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, dude, like just rolling through that neighborhood made me feel fucking nervous and uncomfortable.
Sure.
And I was wondering, do you guys ever get nervous and uncomfortable when you go to like
Oh.
fancy places or like around a lot of rich white people specifically?
You kind of stuttered a little bit, and you said around and I was like, is this dude about to say around urban areas? I was like, what?
You know, my hometown was like completely like urban.
Yeah.
It was pretty. Yeah.
No,
But
I
was just thinking about like what you were saying. I was gonna say like that doesn't happen with me. One time when I was coming here, there was like a bike race that cut off like a section that I usually drive through, so I had to take a detour. And the detour I took was like around like really well off places, and I later looked and like the houses there were like $500 to like $2 million each.
Goddamn.
500,000. But yeah, I just when I rolled through there, it was just like I was just appreciating the houses because they were just beautiful. Like I never felt like out of place, I guess.
Yeah. I most definitely I get a feeling also of like I don't belong.
yeah.
It's just also a weird feeling.
My hometown I was a poor kid growing up in a wealthy resort area where like
Yeah, it's like a vacation summer
place.
vacation town.
Right.
Exactly. Fucking like Michael Jordan has a house in my hometown. And he would go there in the summer and like Kid Rock and like all this shit. And it's like, okay, I get it, fuckers. Like, you know, I have to live in this shithole for the winter months. You just come here when it's nice. But I guess that's why I don't have that. Because like my shitty house that I lived in, if I went down like 2 streets, there were McMansions and shit that are on like Lake Michigan private beach property. And it's like, fuck you assholes. You know, so I don't get nervous. I just am like, man, fuck you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't.
I grew up in a town that wasn't a nice town.
Yeah, no.
But my family was definitely upper middle class.
Yeah.
So I kind of got like both of the worlds.
Yeah, I'm kind of like getting flung more and more into like uppity, richer lifestyle.
Ritzy stuff.
Yeah, because I'm like dating Amy and like her
Is that
parents.
her family.
Her parents, they have money. They're not like, they don't have a mansion, but their house is the biggest house I've ever been in. It's not a mansion. But just like the neighborhood is like super uppity and like, I don't know, just for me dating her is like flinging me into this, like these situations, and like I fucking hate it, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to dig and figure out why do I feel like this around
Sure.
these rich people, because it's most definitely of like I don't belong
Yeah.
feeling.
Do you think that was like conditioned into you, or do you think that's like
I don't know.
Newer.
nature versus nurture? I guess.
I don't know. I really don't, because I don't know. Like whenever I see a rich white person, I automatically think they're racist.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Just because they're
Yeah.
rich and white, you know. It's like it may not necessarily be true, but it's like
But it probably is.
yeah, it's like in my mind, I instantly go to you don't want me around here.
Yep.
And
Because
like,
even if you're not full blown Klansman, you feel like they're
yeah,
like you don't like.
You're
people
bringing down
with
the
my
property.
Like they
color.
don't wear the hood, but
Yeah.
they don't look down on the medians.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you shook your head when the tea got burned. but the tea. Now, I was going to ask you, Darius, is it the same level of nervousness as when you start seeing a lot of trucks? Or is it a different type of nervousness?
No.
trucks is more like caution. When I'm like at Cooper's Hawk is more of a nervousness. Like I can't.
People will notice that you shouldn't be there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
If you guys are wondering why we're all coughing, it's because we all have COVID. We just decided this.
We had a COVID party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when the people have chicken pots
Trying
parties.
to help
Exactly.
spread it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really trying to be
Herd
super spreaders.
immunity.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah,
Part
good.
2 Delta, baby. Revenge of the Vid.
Revenge of the Vid's pretty good. Should make that movie poster.
But yeah, I don't even like know how to even really work on this or where to even start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I said, I guess I gotta dig deep and find out, but also it could have been conditioned in me as like a young child. Because like I don't know, it's just growing up in the city and you see like the hood and how bad things are and can get, and then you go out to fucking Naperville and there's mansions and shit. It's like I should be. I'm more comfortable in the city and like the fucking dirt, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel that one. It's like I hate living where I live because I'm used to having like, I don't want to call them the backwoods, but like, you know, having woods and being
Yeah,
able to
dude.
walk for 5 miles in a direction without seeing another human being.
Yeah.
But not having that, I like look around and I'm like, man, fuck this place.
Yeah. Looking around, it's like there are way too many people here.
Yeah, for reals. So like, I feel like I don't have the exact same thing, but I know where you're coming from. You know,
Yeah.
because like it's a different feeling.
I don't
when
know.
It's
How would you suggest working on that? Both of y'all. How would y'all suggest?
just blow a shitload of money.
Honestly, probably just
Rack up that credit card.
Exactly.
just like having more experience in that area.
Yeah.
It's probably just because you feel like a fish out of water. But as like you put yourself in those situations more often, it'll feel more natural.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a time thing.
But like, don't just go to Cooper's Hawk a bunch. Fuck that place.
Yeah, that place sounds lame. Go to Ruth Chris.
What's Ruth
Is
Chris?
that-
It's a really, really high. It's a fancy steak restaurant.
Yeah, I was gonna
place.
say, is that the one you and your brother
Yeah,
and
it
your
took
dad
my
went to?
when I got like my job and I started like actually making more money. Took my dad and my brother there, and all of our meals, like we just got like a basic meal, nothing really fancy. It was like $250.
This is like suit and tie type place.
Kinda. I don't think you don't really have to wear a suit and tie there, but it's definitely a fancier place.
Yeah.
Like it's quite expensive.
What's the fanciest place you ever been to?
I don't know. It's a place in Michigan. I think it was probably Whitecaps. It's a place. Yeah, right.
Was there any black people there?
No, it's Northern Michigan. Hang on. I need to explain why it's called Whitecaps, because it legitimately took me that long to realize why they started laughing. Because that's great. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, it might be a like, it might be a super subtle like.
No, I hope not. No. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh, it's beautiful.
I
It's
mean-
the best joke I've ever heard.
I wouldn't be surprised if you.
Dude, you couldn't write a joke that good. Right?
Yeah.
Like like that's primo like Atlanta fucking comedy, right?
So you gonna explain yourself, James?
Yes.
Or
I mean, you're wearing a white cap
it's-
right now.
Did they
Fuck
have
you,
it-
it's a bandana.
did they
I'll
have a
suck your dick.
Confederate flag outside the restaurant?
No, the floor was a Confederate flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I can't keep
Was
that
it-
joke going. And it's
You have to salute people to get in.
it is on a lakefront, and the waters in Petoskey are usually white capped, like the waves.
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
white caps on them. So because it overlooks the lake and you constantly see white caps, they named it White Caps.
Nice
But
cover.
it's probably actually a front, and the owner is probably a KKK dude who has a little bit of intelligence.
He's a grand wizard.
Exactly.
And you say you did
Of
not see any
Northern
black people in
Michigan.
there.
I did
right?
not see any black people there. But
Okay.
hang on a second. This was when I was 17.
Okay.
And it was prom night, so I probably didn't give a shit and was nervous as fuck. So I wasn't looking around. And I think mostly prom kids were there. So, yeah.
Suppose like a fancy place with like the waiters dressed up and stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, everybody went there, obviously, because it's like, well, we're kind of in suits / dresses. We might as well say fuck it, throw caution to the wind, and go to this hellhole. And we did, and it was like, that was okay.
I feel terrible for the adults there trying to eat. They have
Didn't we
to-
go there with my brother? Sorry.
No, that's the other place that's really good. That's Belvedere.
Hmm.
Belvedere's was tasty.
place-
You said the wine was mediocre, though, right?
The wine was like honestly everything I had there was kind of mid.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
seafood I had wasn't. It didn't taste like seafood.
Yeah.
And like the noodles were like very overcooked.
The place across the street that has lobster pizza is better.
Lobster pizza. Wow.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
Dude, it's pieces of lobster.
I don't
on
know
the
if I
pizza.
want lobster with cheese though. Does lobster and cheese go well?
It went well enough. It was
Yeah.
good pizza. So it's great. We used to our friend used to work there and he'd just make it for us. So he said, "Fuck it, I don't care about this place." And so it was like just a pizza with lobster meat on it.
Mm-hmm.
They put a fucking lobster tail in the middle, like the fucking table that holds up the box. It's the lobster tail.
Wow.
And it's like, Jesus Christ, it was like a $40 pizza.
Damn.
And he just fucking cranked them out for us because he didn't give a shit.
I mean, that's why you don't give teenagers too much responsibility. you know?
Exactly. Exactly. What's his lobster tail? Thanks, dog. Like,
But yeah, I don't know. That's like what I wanted to. That's all I had to really talk about because this is gonna be something going forward.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a life you're going to have to get used to.
Yeah. And then like all of like Amy's like parents, like relatives and stuff, they have a little bit of money and his like friends and stuff. Like I'm going. We might go over to her best friend's house on Monday, and I'm fucking nervous. I'm thinking about it. I was just like, I don't want to meet
New wealthy people.
Yeah. But it might also stem from like a weird, does her dad think I'm like good enough
Yeah.
thing as well, or like her family or whoever cares about her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys have, I don't know, not hung out, but have been around each other a lot, so I'm sure.
Like me and her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her dad's cool, but I don't know.
Family friends usually get a say in things a little bit too, sort of thing.
Yeah, and like I don't know what her dad's really thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you guys something like I told James, but I'll tell you guys something he said after the podcast. I don't want to say it on the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dang, it's going to be stuck in my head for a while.
Yeah. Good.
I want to know.
Yeah, just remind me because I will forget.
For sure. God, I'm just always nervous because I feel like I'm trying to think about like one of the worst things that somebody could say in that, right? And it's like he just goes, "Oh, black, huh?" Like, like he doesn't even see that as a bad thing to have said, you know? Just black, right? Good eyes, you know? Like, what do you even say to that? Fuck it. Good luck, Darius.
Thanks. My journey to try to get more comfortable around rich people.
Just be extra white.
Yeah.
It's like, howdy.
Yeah,
No,
just
I'll
channel Dave Chappelle. Oh, hey there, everybody.
It's hilarious. I don't know if you ever seen, but sometimes Kanye gives interviews and he has a white voice.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fucking hilarious.
Do you have a white voice?
I'd
love to hear it.
not really. Like I can like act white, like gosh, journey.
Oh yeah,
You know,
like really.
But
really
like
fake it.
I've never like done it to like
Consciously?
to like another white person to try to impress them.
Sure.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, no,
Right.
fuck
Right.
yeah. It was kind of a movie based off that called Sorry to Bother You. And it was with Darius from Atlanta. Lakeith Stanfield. Let me stop saying that. Lakeith
Yeah.
Stanfield is his name. And he starred in it. And,
Let's be honest. We all want to keep saying Darius from Atlanta because we
Yeah.
like your name. And we like saying Darius.
but he got like a telemarketing job, and he had to like make money from calling people. And one of the people was like, "Hey, you're not doing very well. Just use your white voice."
No,
And he
yeah,
was
yeah.
super good at it, and was like getting deals.
It's
left and
easy to
right.
do a white voice. You just gotta talk super normal.
Hey Trisha, you ever been to this restaurant called White Caps?
I've heard of it.
We went there.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
For prom one year.
There we go.
Getting
That's
weird
the one.
vibes there.
Not really.
No.
They asked me what it was called, and when I told them White Caps, they both just started laughing because we were talking about racists. And I was like,
Talk about waves.
yeah. He said.
Yeah,
that.
That's
he
what they
covered
say.
for them. He covered for them.
They're not there.
what?
It's a different restaurant. It's
What's a different restaurant?
White Caps. That's not the same restaurant there anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, never mind.
Was this after the last summer?
It's before.
No.
Other things have happened before that too. So
Shit's so good.
But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on my journey with dealing with rich white people and how it is. Because
do.
all I can do is just be myself. And
Yeah, that's all you really should do.
Exactly.
yeah.
You should never try to be someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you can be Batman, then like choose that. Like just do Batman. But other than that, you know.
If you can be Batman, then you are Batman.
Exactly.
You don't have to try.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the guy that said that is in a mental institution right now.
Yep. Also, if you being yourself is a serial killer, maybe rethink yourself then as well.
Hello, Pedro. Time to take your meds. Call me Bruce.
Hey, buddy. Not this motherfucker again.
The Joker's in here. That's why I'm in here to get him. Okay.
Where's Harvey? He's just slapping a teddy bear.
Just practicing.
Oh, it makes me think about that dumb Batman kid thing. Honey, what do you want for dinner? Justice.
He just fucking chokeholds her.
Yeah. Oh, what a
The
good
dude
mom
who
for...
did that did a video with Oni.
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was like a pizza delivery thing, and they knock on his door, and he like opens it, and he's like, "What?" And he's like super creepy. They like hits a lever, and he drops him in their basement. This is a great video.
That sounds amazing. So, I got fucked this weekend. Or not this weekend, last week.
Mm.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, it was a bad fuck.
Oh.
This was a rude awakening fuck.
Some people are into that.
Yeah, not me. Burger King.
Stop eating there.
I can't eat there again?
We've
No.
decided this.
No. I literally can't eat there again. The only... So...
Did they kick you out?
No.
The
King's arms aren't blue! No, they changed their recipe on some of their sauces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so their ranch is the most disgusting thing I have ever tasted. And the only reason I really went there was because their chicken nuggets and their fries tasted good.
And cost
their
$2.
ranch. And cost $2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
30 nuggets for $2.
You don't
Yeah.
buy. That's not a deal, dude.
Not
You're not
deal.
getting chicken nuggets for $2.
We talked about this. I don't care if it's a sponge, Noah. It tastes good on the tongue. It's a vehicle for the sauce. I get 20 vehicles for the sauce for $2.
Well, why would
Just
you
drink the ranch then?
See, you don't ask for ranch; you make your own.
Well, yeah, but there's everybody has their own taste, and I can't figure out how to make the Burger King taste, and now it's gone forever.
Okay, so was Burger King your favorite fast food ranch?
Yes.
And explain the taste of old Burger King ranch, if you can.
I don't know. It's kind of...
I'm not a ranch guy, so I really need you to like put this in perspective for me.
It was buttermilky and thick. And because of that, it would stick to things very well, and it would kind of coat the tongue and like give a good taste on there instead of like liquidy ranches that are just like the kind you get on a salad where you like squirt it on there and you're like,
Yeah.
because it falls to the bottom. Yeah. So it wasn't like that, but it was also zesty, and it kind of tasted like drop the flavor of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Hold on. Guys, if you don't know, James is a ranch connoisseur.
I'm not a ranch connoisseur. I just make
he
the
orders
cup with my
ranch
hands.
whenever we go to a restaurant. Whenever.
Yeah, well, fuck you, man.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Like, I can't ask for the thing that I like.
No,
Okay.
I'm explaining to people that you appreciate ranch.
Yeah. Fuck.
I do not.
No, Noah hates it.
I can't stand.
I
I can't
think-
even stand the smell of it, dude.
I'm not a ranch guy either, but I think James is like the biggest fan of ranch I've ever met.
Oh, dude, I know of a guy who was, I don't want to... Brad from college had a friend that he told me about that he had to stop seeing because he went over to his house once in, like, high school, and he had fucking... He poured ranch into fucking ice cube trays, and then he would pop one in his mouth and suck on it. Like a fucking weird ranch popsicle. And when he told me that, I fucking, like, gagged, dude. I was like, ugh, no. There's a level you don't fucking cross.
Do you... Okay, sidetrack. If your kid is doing that,
You kill them.
and
You kill them.
your kid's just like, I like ranch. This makes me happy. Do you let them continue doing that?
Not in my freezer.
No. Yeah, buy your own mini freezer.
Yeah,
You
if he's
little...
under my fucking house, hell no.
No.
you pour those in the
You
toilet.
get a
How
fucking
about-
job and buy your own fucking.
What
ice
if
maker.
the little kid says, "Okay, fuck you, Dad." He goes and makes a lemonade stand and fucking makes enough money, buys his
buy
fucking
his own
mini
freezer for his own room so he can do his own weird shit. That's on him.
Well, then you also have to let him know that he also needs to make enough money to counteract the amount of energy that you will also be paying for that. You go deep. You go deep to let this fucker know what he's doing wrong.
Would
He's
you let
gonna have
your-
to start paying rent at that point.
James, would you let your kid
No.
suck?
No.
What would you say to him? Why can't he suck his
Well,
ranch?
for one,
cube? Why
that's a
can't
really bad joke.
Why can't he suck his ranch cube? Why, Dad? You like ranch? I like
mean,
ranch.
This kid has a lot going against him just for him to exist.
Exactly.
But what do you tell him, James?
I tell him you can't do that in public and you can't do that in private.
Why?
Why? Because it's disgusting.
Like,
'Cause that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my mouth. It's like peeing in an ice cube tray and sucking on that. Do you want to do that, son?
say yes, Papa.
Oh,
Here's what you
God.
do, right? When you do that, you know, back in the day when like a parent would find their kid smoking, so they'd make him smoke a fucking
Smoke a
carton.
carton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all at once. You just go drink that bottle in 10 minutes. You hand them one of those Costco-sized bottles. You just stare them down, and you
them a
make them
gallon.
hate ranch for the rest of their life.
You buy him a growler and fill it with ranch.
I feel like that's abuse at that point.
Yeah. So he's abusing
It's rubbing
himself.
his nose in it.
Exactly. He's trying to abuse himself by sucking on ranch ice cubes, okay?
Dude.
Fuck you.
One of your friends comes over to your house and watches your kid do that.
I have no
You just
son.
have to be
I
like-
have no son.
So you're saying the parents were bad for letting their kid do that to that guy who really did that in real life?
Yes.
That guy's parents were bad.
They failed him.
Yeah.
His parents failed him.
They knew about it.
Okay, so you're a ranch connoisseur. You like
Yeah, I like ranch.
Okay.
I order it. I just like dipping fries in it. It's like a good sauce for fries.
Okay.
Because I'm not big on ketchup, and I think that's what really like ketchup's fine, but I don't really like
prefer
dipping my
ranch.
fries
Yeah, I'm
in
not
it.
really a condiment person most
Yeah,
of the time.
Exactly. Like I like mustard.
I kinda feel
on
like-
sandwiches. And that's it.
I kind of feel like ketchup is for a bad fry, and a majority of fries are bad, and that's
fair.
why ketchup is so
I just don't
popular.
like the sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That's not for me. I like more savory type stuff.
Because I can totally eat a fry without
Like,
ketchup
I guess
if it's
I
good
like
fry.
honey mustard on fries sometimes.
You should try this ketchup we got from Pete's. It's super not sweet. It's kind of weird. Like I like it, but it's not sweet like Heinz.
Sure.
Because Heinz is just fucking a gallon of sugar in a fucking bottle. Like,
Corn syrup, get it right.
yeah, my bad.
Okay, so Burger King had the best ranch on the market for fast food.
Best fast food ranch in the game, bar none.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And they ruined it. Like, legitimately, I had a side by side because the dude grabbed me ranch and he gave me one of the old one and then the new one.
Oh.
So I went, I'll, beep. It's just a new packaging. And I like ate the old ranch and then I popped open that one, put it in my mouth, and instantly was just like, ugh. Ugh, I can't. I fucking can't. And like I had Trisha try it and she's like, what the fuck is that? Because like she doesn't even like ranch like I do. But like she'll, like chicken tenders and ranch, like that's just whatever. And she was like, that is terrible. It was just like, it's like they used like more horseradish, but they dropped all of the like natural tasting flavors, so there wasn't like onion. They were like you couldn't taste onion, you couldn't taste whatever else, and the aftertaste stuck to you.
Ugh.
And like that's the thing that really fucked me up because like Burger King ranch, once you eat it, it's gone. Like the taste didn't stay. So it was like, okay, cool, that was an okay thing, but that taste just was just like, nah, I'm here to stay, and I'm here to fuck up your day. And I was like, no. So Burger King's out of the question. It can't do it.
Was it watery or was it still thick?
Super thick still.
Super thick?
Yeah.
Okay.
But thick plus stays on your tongue. No, that's bad. So I guess my thing is, has there ever been, because this happens to me a lot, has there ever been a restaurant, fast food or otherwise, that has taken something off of the menu that made you just not ever go back? Like, they changed something or they completely
Burger King.
whatever. Well, I mean, Burger King's whole
cheesy
menu.
BK bacon wrappers for
Oh, yeah?
breakfast. I like them so much.
You can feel this in his soul.
So cheesy BK bacon wrap burger?
No, it's like a breakfast burrito type thing.
Oh, I think my dad got those.
They're so good. I get them like when my friend's mom would like take us to high school or something. Sometimes we stop at Burger King, and that's what I get because there was like one literally right next to the school, and then they just stopped making them.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
Because the same thing happened to me.
Oh yeah. Is Burger King wrong? You
It's
too?
McDonald's.
Damn.
I was already...
I thought we all were gonna have like a
Yeah.
support
And
group
then
for
we just
Burger King.
Burn it down. Burn it down, Burger King.
I was already like weaning myself off McDonald's, wasn't feeling it. But they had for a little short period of time. They had
Oh, the BTS meal. Yeah.
they had a like chicken sandwich breakfast menu item,
I remember that.
and it was like the only thing I could eat there because I don't eat pork. And I was like, okay, this is like something that I could eat for breakfast, and I loved it. It was fucking delicious. And I went there one time, and they fucking stopped selling it, and I was heartbroken. I literally asked, like,
You're like, please, no.
Yeah,
Check in the bag.
I asked the cashier. I was like, no, it's on the menu. Like it was like a Karen moment of like, you're wrong. I saw a commercial for this thing last week.
It was the first step of denial.
Yeah. No.
And she had to tell me like 3 or 4 times. Like
She grabbed your hand, just like, no.
Let it go.
no, she was. The thing is, I think she was new because she like never heard of it.
Oh shit.
So it was even worse. I was like, oh, you're wrong. It was here.
And then did you just
Full
drive
Karen
away?
for a second.
Yeah. No, I just walked away and ordered some hash browns.
You just stared off into space like, I guess so.
Yeah. What else doesn't suck?
But yeah, they fucked me with that. I'm trying to think if they changed anything where I just couldn't fuck with it no more.
Yeah.
I felt like the McDoubles used to taste tastier when I was a teenager, and they don't anymore.
Well, I feel like the chicken sandwiches are like that too. Like the value menu chicken sandwich.
I never had the chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
They're all right, but they overload it with mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Big
not mayo.
Macs.
That's probably why I never had it.
The Big Macs.
No, the chicken sandwich.
Oh, like the $1 ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
McChickens.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
They used to taste better.
They used to have wings.
Yeah, they used to taste better. I want to say like my early 20s and like the 2010s, and they don't taste good no more. And I don't want to ever want to go back to Buffalo Wild
Just
Wings.
get traditional.
I don't do traditional.
Yeah.
I like all my meat.
Oh yeah.
No
I
homo.
like that juicy meat.
It tastes so much better though.
But I like all my meat. But yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings for sure. They changed their recipe. Either changed their recipe or they kept hiring teenagers that don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Which is probably both column A, column B.
And which is sad about restaurants, especially like franchise restaurants, they always get worse within the years. They never get better.
Yeah.
McDonald's is never going to be like, you know what? Our quality meat is going to start getting better, and we're going to, do like charge a little bit more for a little bit better of a burger. They're never going to do that.
Yeah.
Which sucks. So it's like they're playing this game of just like going down, down,
the
down.
quality
down.
keeps going down, and then they increase to like offset that. Dude, we got McDonald's this week because like it's been a rough week.
Mm-hmm.
We can agree on that.
You don't need an excuse to give it down. You just want to.
We didn't want McDonald's. We just didn't go grocery shopping because we didn't have a chance. So we were like, fuck.
Yeah.
We got to eat something, I guess. Let's go.
Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. Dude, the medium fry is now as big as the large was like last month. Or like some shit. Like it's huge. It's fucking ridiculous. And then like they give you the plastic cups of soda for like the mediums now. And we looked at that and we were
the
like,
big boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's not a fucking medium.
Yeah.
Like that's like 32
Dude,
ounces of
Wendy's
goddamn
mediums
soda.
are fucking aggressive.
They're mean. They are angry sodas.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like this fucking big around.
Yeah, dude.
Like there's no fucking
They barely
warrant.
fit in your cut hole
Yeah.
holder. Dude, speaking of McDonald's, the mushroom and Swiss, the Angus. That was the only thing that I was actually okay with getting there. Like, because the chicken's okay. And let's be real, their sauces are kind of mediocre. Sweet and sour is the only one to get at McDonald's.
It's Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, well, that doesn't exist. So. that we fucking Mandela affected that. You know, that never existed. But no, fucking the mushroom and Swiss, dude, is just a super tasty for McDonald's burger. I thought it was the best thing on their menu, and it was there for like 2 years, and now it's never come back. But it's also just hard to find like a good mushroom and Swiss anyway. I feel like that I'm on a quest
gotta
for
make your
good
own.
shroom and Swiss. You're right. I do.
That's one thing I'm scared of with Popeyes. Like, I want them to stay at the level they're at.
Yeah.
Like, don't decrease, please.
So I've got a weird question for you, Darius, because there's a menu item I think I got when we all played D&D from Popeyes. And it was scary, and I know why they probably got rid of it. It was like terrible chicken. So like it was like chicken.
That was the gimmick.
Yeah, it was like chicken fingers, but then it was like attached to what seemed to be a larger chicken. So clearly it was just like a chicken breast that they cut.
Filleted
Yeah.
a certain way.
Exactly. But I swear to God, that's a thing. And now I'm just wondering if that was a weird food nightmare.
I don't remember that, dude.
I would get it every time when because we would do it when we were at the Armory or whatever the fuck the Pete's place was when we were playing there. And if you don't remember it, it's fine.
I don't remember that.
It might
dude.
just be a nightmare. Who knows? Because it was terrifying, and after thinking about it, I was like, that seems like a really... Why not just get chicken tenders? That's stupid. Like... Anything else, Noah? Anything else, Darius? Any other restaurants really just give you the shaft and you had to just never go back?
Yeah. Fridays. TGI Fridays.
Endless apps?
Endless apps. The wings were just at the line of like, you know what, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent way too many hours there eating unlimited wings.
Yep.
Just filling myself up. And one day, me and Matt went there, and they changed the recipe.
You caused this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you said they stopped doing it. Like they're like wings are off like endless appetizers.
And they changed the recipe, and it was like
Darius.
it was fucking trash and uneatable.
Damn.
And I couldn't do it no more, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds
Have to
about
go
right.
to Wingstop for wings. There's no other place.
Dude, I'm so upset that first time that we went to Wingstop, they fucked you guys over, and like everybody walked away from that Wingstop going,
Like,
James,
what
that
the
wasn't
fuck
that
was
good.
that?
Yeah,
What happened?
No, it was like more customer service. No, their wings are always good.
yeah, but yeah, like the dude was like he told Jonah that they didn't have like two of the things Jonah asked for, and one of them was just like wings, and he's like, "Now we're out," and the guy was like,
No, like what happened to me was like I asked for like a medium wing or something. He's like, "Yeah, we don't do mediums." Like he was joking, but he said it so straight faced.
"Yeah."
But this was like the second time I went there, and the first time, the cashier just didn't give a shit. Like he was just dismissive and just like, "Yeah, whatever," just like taking our order. And I was like, "What?" It like stopped me for a second. So I was like, "What?" Like, what's that restaurant? I think it's in Chicago where they just berate you. And, like that's the gimmick.
Yeah.
It was like, is that what Wingstop is?
I remember my local Wingstop I go to all the time. There's a guy there who was like maybe a manager or cashier, I don't know. And he had like a what's the chemical table?
Periodic table of
Yeah,
elements.
he had like some of the chemicals like tattooed on his arm. And he was super chill and super cool. You can tell he's a stoner. And he started recognizing me as I would come in, and I would ask him to put the barbecue sauce on my fries, and he was just super cool, man. And like I would get that all the time, and he fucking left, man.
Damn.
And it hurts, and I asked him to do it, and they're like, we don't do that. He was just doing it for me.
Dang.
He was just doing it for me, man.
Dude, those are the best
dude.
people.
And the barbecue sauce on the fries.
What you do is just then give me a side of barbecue and I'll fucking do it.
Yeah,
like
right. I'll do it myself.
how hard is this?
Yeah, go full
I never
Karen.
thought about that. Can I ask for a side of barbecue sauce?
Yeah, totally.
Why would you not be able to?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I just feel like there's rules with restaurants.
Well,
like,
that dude threw the rules right out the window.
Yeah.
Of we don't do that, you know?
Yeah. Not like that here.
Yeah.
It's like who are you?
Yeah, fuck you.
Just put like
Push the
it's not
fucking
like it's
button, asshole.
locked under some condition,
Yeah.
right? It's a sauce.
Maybe it's a sauce shortage, bro.
And that's one thing also with fries.
Can you imagine?
You guys,
We can't put sauce on things here.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Oh, that person just hated you.
but yeah, you guys were saying you're not big fans of ketchup. I prefer barbecue sauce on my fries other than ketchup.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
and I think barbecue sauce is just a better sauce.
Yeah, it's just ketchup with extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all barbecue sauce really is just ketchup.
Why the
Spicy
fuck do we eat
ketchup.
ketchup?
It's in our blood, dude.
When I grill, every time I fucking grill a burger on the grill, I'm talking about like real charcoal grill, not just like George Foreman grill.
Yeah, yeah.
So That's
You're
why I had
gonna-
to
you're gonna try to-
specify.
Any of that bitch shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you gonna try to figure out another way to say the word grill again? Like you said it 7 times rapid fire.
But when I really
I thought I was in the Matrix, dude.
dude, I'm perfectly fine with just barbecue sauce on my burger.
Yeah.
I don't
It's a-
need
it's a
all
good
the
move.
mustard and ketchup. I don't need all the dressings. I'm fine with just barbecue sauce and cheese,
Yeah.
and I'm good.
And like, dude, I'm okay with just mustard. Like if
Yeah.
if I'm at a place like it's everybody's grilling,
Mhm.
I'll just do mustard and cheese. I don't need anything else when and that's good. That's fine. So I'm right there fucking with you.
Yeah, it's either like barbecue or like some chipotle mayo or whatever.
Yeah.
that I
Barbecue
find
sauce.
Sometimes.
It's
Those are always
fucking
good.
heaven.
That's why I want to go back to Woodstock? Not Woodstock. What's the restaurant we all went to in Schaumburg with the barbecue sauces?
Oh, that country place.
Yeah. Country place.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
Wood
know what you're
something.
talking. It was like a spur of the moment, just like let's go here.
No, it's the one that Matt went to all the time with his family.
Stonewood.
Stonewood.
Oh,
Stonewood. Wood something. I was half right. It was something wood instead. They give you 4 different bottles of barbecue sauce at your
Yeah.
table.
Oh, shit.
And they just let you fucking
Didn't
power
we
through
go
it.
there with Eric once?
We did.
All right.
And it was great. Because it's like, you just get a burger and then you're just like, yeah,
It's
I'll
next to
handle
Whole
this.
Foods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next to the streets of Woodfield.
and that's Matt's family's favorite restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he goes before COVID. They literally went there like 3 times a month.
Oh damn.
Dude, they knew all the staff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they
Like-
knew them.
Like, yeah, Matt's
Christmas
mom
cards and
hung
shit.
out with her outside of work.
Dang. It's fucking blood runs deep.
Exactly. bro.
Matt fucking hates that place because he's been there so much.
But he can go fuck himself because I want to go
So
back
he's
there.
tried everything on the menu, right?
Oh yeah,
Everything he can eat, yeah.
All right.
yeah. 'Cause he's
Oh.
lactose intolerant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, dude.
He goes through a
powers through
bottle
it.
of pills every month.
He's a fucking junkie with those pills.
Yeah,
What?
because there's the lactose pills or whatever that make it so your body can handle them.
Oh.
And he has built up such an immunity to those pills that he has to take like 4 of them to make them work at all. When I think 1 is what you're supposed
Yeah.
to. But he's like, I'm not gonna fuck. That's what I would do if I was lactose intolerant, though. I'm not blaming him.
Cheese is great, dude.
Yeah.
Cheese is fucking dope.
If a
Absolutely.
doctor told me that I had 1 year to live if I kept eating cheese, period, I'd be like, well, I'm not gonna pay you then because I'll
Who
be
do I
dead
talk
in a
to
year.
to get my will in order?
Exactly.
Like,
Like cheese is too good. I can't say no.
it's too good.
Oh man. Fuck.
You got something, Noah?
Me? I mean, my week was kind of, well, not boring, but I went fishing last weekend.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Noah was 87 years old 2
Hmm.
days ago.
Oh, what?
I don't know. It was your birthday, and I don't know how old you
yeah.
are.
Oh, I'm 27.
He's 27.
You were right, 87. It wasn't that off. You know, you got the 7
it was
right.
only 60
60.
years long.
I wish I was 87.
Yeah, did you be an octogenarian or
Yeah,
whatever?
Yeah.
you don't got to do shit when you're 87.
No, people get mad at you for trying to do shit.
Exactly.
That's the life I want to live.
You can just pee your pants and people would go, well, 87.
Sit me by the window.
Come on, Grandpa.
And then I listened to Dune this week again.
Nice.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just the first book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start Messiah this next week. Just trying to prepare for the movie,
Yeah.
which I hear is great.
Yep. Except for that one article.
Yeah, I saw like on Twitter, like GameSpot did like a review. They gave it a 10, and like the only con that it was that it relied on white savior tropes. And I was like, alright. Which is almost fair because it's only half the book, and the second half really goes a bit further into pointing him out as like a bad guy
Yeah.
and how messianic figures are not good at all.
Mm-hmm. What a good lesson.
Yeah, very good lesson.
Very good
I
lesson.
I love it so much because like he uses it as an example to like deconstruct it itself, and he just doesn't point at it and says this is bad. You know, he shows like the effects it has by showing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's brilliant.
Let us realize it's bad. Don't tell us that it's bad.
Right.
Like-
Yeah, like you have to show, you don't tell. And it's like a bunch of people just see the surface level and are like, this guy's a racist. And it's like, he's literally preaching the opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like a lot of people who say that haven't read the entire book.
Yeah.
Because I never got that at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd never got that Frank was like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fellatiating
Exactly.
fascism.
And, like, I'll like...
What the fuck? Yeah, all the infighting and the imperialism is really pointing it in a good light.
Yeah, right.
Super good.
10 out of 10. But Paul still wants it. He doesn't.
He doesn't. He like
He has to.
I could literally talk for hours about it. But
Oh, yeah.
it's for another day.
We will when we do the extended Dune cast when that
Yeah.
movie comes out.
Dude, it's gonna be so fucking good. I'm so excited.
Just get ready for that, guys.
Dude,
the podcast when that movie comes out is just gonna be us gushing about Dune for 2 hours. And prepare
2?
yourselves. 20 hours. 20 hours.
Dude, I really hope he gets to children. That's such a good fucking book.
Yeah. Dude, we need to watch the one with McAvoy.
The
Sci-fi
series.
series.
One. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I can
on
watch it
YouTube.
now.
What?
I can watch it now.
Oh, yeah. I heard you say you can't watch it now, and I'm like, is it gone? I don't what? Did you just smash every DVD? Every hard drive went up all at once?
Damn. No, I didn't realize that Fenring was a failed Kwisatz Haderach.
Fenring.
The Prince?
The Emperor's friend. His wife has a child with Fade.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh, that dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. The dude that, like, Paul's like, I feel something familiar with him or something.
Yeah, and he also didn't notice him.
Mhm.
Or he didn't see him in his visions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy never comes back.
No. Maybe
well.
he would have in
He was
the
like-
last chapter.
He had that weird stuttering
Yeah,
speech, but that was on purpose, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah, because it was to make him seem weaker so that
Mhm.
he could...
Or meekish.
Yeah. Because doesn't he pull the Baron aside and he's like, motherfucker.
I will murder you. Yeah, when they talk in the cone of silence.
Yeah, fucking so stupid. I love it.
Dude, it's great.
Because it's just that one area of the
It's,
room.
yeah, where the acoustics don't carry anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can see everywhere around you, so you know if people... Because there's no pillars around that area,
Right.
too, they were saying and shit. Like, it's so cool.
Mhm.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck!
Yeah.
Because when you first read it, you're like, is there just like a glow globe above them? But it's like a cone of silence. It seems very... I wouldn't trust any conversation. Like, if you saw two people underneath a thing of pure silence, you'd go, should we just kill them? I think killing them's probably a good idea. Look at them. We know they're talking shit.
I don't know if I just like reading it for like the fourth time or whatever. It's just like picking up on like how much Paul actually didn't see the future.
Yep.
Was great. It seemed to me at least that like he knew everything, but like he actually like was losing it really quickly.
Yeah.
That's why he took like the water of life. It was because like he literally couldn't see like the future anymore.
Yep.
He was like, I need an out.
Dude, because you can see a lot of that in like all of the other books too, a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the later
Yeah,
ones,
he loses
like Messiah.
quite quickly. Like in Messiah, I really like how when he's blinded, like he literally has to look to the future in order to see something.
Yep.
When he knows like he has to stop looking at the future. So good.
Those books are great. God damn it, they're so fucking good.
So fucking good, dude.
Hopefully this movie's 1/10 as good.
I mean, the cinema, like from what I've heard, like it's more in the lane of like how Lord of the Rings is, and that it's not like this action spectacular. It's more like intimate and like character developed.
Good.
Which goes against at least what shit is nowadays. They're just action set pieces and
Yeah.
a subplot pretty much. So I'm quite excited.
Yeah, because for reals, I don't know. I'm just thinking about the other Dune movie.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that bad movie. That's 1/1,000,000th as good as the book.
Plus,
Hey man, that Puggle's a star.
It's true. And don't forget Cat Rat. Cat Rat poison machine.
fuck.
We're going to give you this. Why? We won't explain it. We just wanted to talk to a cat to a rat. We're evil. Also, I diddled a child. And then he walks away. And then he just goes, oh. I'll keep them alive. Thanks, boss. I hope we get a Snyder cut of this Dune movie.
Yeah. I'd watch it.
Well, we were talking about it before that, fuck, what's his name? Oh, God, Jason Momoa was saying that the original cut of the movie is like 6 hours long.
I want it.
So it has an extended one. And he's like, release it, you cowards at the studio. And it's like,
I want it so bad.
Ooh.
And it makes me angry that the Doom Part 2 isn't officially announced yet.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get it, I think, but
I don't know. I think the studio's really like trying to see
Warner Brothers,
if people like it.
I think Warner Brothers is actually like, they care that it does well. Because
Yeah,
like they pushed
totally.
it back a year just so that it'd get more theater views.
Yeah.
And I do believe that they want it to do well so that they continue with it. Like, they're already doing, the Sisters of Dune?
Yeah, HBO.
Yeah.
Your boy's writing that one.
Leto?
No, not. You say your boy is writing it. Frank Herbert's son.
Oh. Yeah. Brian Herbert.
Wow.
I don't know if he's writing it, but he's a
it is-
showrunner.
I think
know
it
that.
is from one of his novels, so.
So I'm not watching it, got it.
I mean, I'll
No.
probably watch it.
I won't.
I won't accept canon from it. but-
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. all of the
But
Bene Gesserit are now half space alien creatures.
is that something you made up, or is that something you read on a wiki?
No, that's something I made
Okay,
up.
thank you.
But you believed it to be something on the fucking wiki, and that's the problem with his son. Did your heart just kind of like
It
Like,
didn't.
a little
I
bit of a
figured you were
drop.
probably bullshitting, but
there wasn't enough time. You had to
Yeah.
know for certain.
not that it was.
There is a Benny Gesserit who's half Sandworm and half Benny Gesserit though.
in his stories.
Yeah,
What?
I'm joking. I'm trying
I
to get him to believe it.
I thought maybe because in Heretics there's a woman that can like kind of talk to the sandworms.
But yeah.
So I was like, maybe in his 7th and 8th,
Yeah,
he
maybe
did some shit like that.
because I just remember that there are golas of everybody, but I was like, that might have happened.
So ridiculous.
Everybody gets a gola. Everybody
It's
comes
so
back.
ridiculous,
Everybody comes
dude.
back.
He's
Did
like,
you like Leto?
I can't invent new characters.
Hey
so-
guys, you want to see the best of Dune? Like, but this time, the evil Paul, whose name is Paolo, gets butt fucked by the clone of the Baron Harkonnen.
I cannot accept that
Nah,
Frank
man,
was headed towards the.
That's canon now. That's canon. What a bad end for
It's
such
not
a good
canon.
series.
Just like Star Wars.
Yep. Yep. That's
That's the prequels.
That's the dude. That's the Sith knife at the end of Rise of the Skywalker.
That's 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah,
Whatever.
dude. Did you know about the Sith knife shit in that
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Where oh my god, why does it match up perfectly with the Death Star that blew up 20 years ago?
J.J. Abrams is a genius. Fuck you, James.
How did it not get taken by scavengers who were on that planet? Why is it perfectly in that spot?
You're not thinking of
'Cause he
all the
needed to
levels.
forward the plot.
It's an ancient dagger. It's an ancient dagger.
You gotta read the lore to understand, James.
If it was even a half an inch underwater or tilted, they wouldn't have been able to. And they go, well, it's not here. It's like if in Indiana Jones he was walking around with a ring on his hand and he trips and the ring happens to fall into a pedestal thing on the ground in the corner and he goes, I opened it.
Perfect match.
Everybody's happy with how that happened, right? Let's go. Like,
And
fuck
he picked
you.
it up earlier at like a farmer's market.
Yeah, in
That
like
looks cool.
in like New England.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the thing I hate the most about that is when they're about to die in a quicksand, and Finn says, "Hey Ray, I have to tell you something," and then nothing happens with that.
Yep.
So weird. Why even keep that in the movie?
Right? At the last second, they decided interracial romance wasn't an option.
Like it was weird of keeping that in the movie.
It's so bad. It never gets touched on again.
No.
And then when the Power Ranger shows up, and she just gives them the chip, and then that's never touched on again. She looks like the Gold Ranger from the fucking Time Force.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
It's like Poe's like X or something.
Yeah. Kind of. Whatever. Fuck it. You guys want to talk about something else that's good?
Me and Devil Blues.
That's the one.
Dang.
I thought it was
Unless you wanted to keep.
I mean, I can keep talking about Dune.
Oh well, we can always keep talking about Dune. I could just leave this microphone on and we could just go about Dune.
I thought we had 4 chapters left. We didn't.
That's 3.
No.
Sad, dude. Sad.
You did this to us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
chose an unfinished.
Yeah, but I'm glad that
Never to be written again.
I got to witness something like this because this is not like any other manga I've ever read.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's so different, and it's like it kind of gives you that vibe of what you were saying about Taika. Like Taika, I'm so
What
sorry.
race is he?
Well, no. what right does he have to write such a good story about
Oh, the Indian kids?
reservation?
Yeah.
And like you're like, why is it him that
What
has
is
to
this?
tell this story? So Taika has that show Reservation Dogs.
Oh, is that Taika's?
Yeah.
I saw there's like a meme going around. This William Knife Man.
William Knife Man.
Yeah. It's usually like cut in like a COD clip or something where like they knife somebody, but like the main character goes to, like the spirit realm and he meets like
Oh, the dude on a horse.
yeah, that's William Knife Man. He fought at the Battle of Custard. Well, he didn't actually fight, but he came over the hill real rugged like. He saw Custard. He's like, "Fuck, I really hated that
Fucking
I'll have to
good old
put
classic
that up.
Taika writing.
It's really great.
That's
I didn't know that was Taika.
Yeah. And like so Darius is like, is Taika the one to write this story? But he's killing it. So I can't say he's not. But like this New Zealander
like I said,
writing
He's
about
probably not like closed-minded enough to be like, "Oh, I can write this."
Well,
and he's like, "I need help writing this," so he
And-
searches for it.
Yeah, because I listened to a podcast and one of the guys is a native, a Native American, and he is on the writing team
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
of this show.
So
Nice.
like
He's
and
getting
he
people.
lived you were saying that he lived on a reservation, so he
Yeah.
like gets it.
Yeah.
Sure.
But like it's still like Taika, you? And that's what I feel like with
But
this
I mean,
prison
like,
school.
Who else, right?
Exactly.
But like
There's
he has
no
the power to
reason
do
be
that.
like, yeah.
Like, I guess when like POC people, that's redundant, but
People of color people.
yeah. But when I guess like just them having a hard time getting their voice in the industry,
Yeah.
having somebody who can at least force it and then bring the people in to write it
That
who
matter.
should write it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like that's the vibe I get from this fucker because it's like this dude went on to make fucking Prison School.
Yeah.
And he's actually making one of the best well-written 2018 or
20s. Bonnie and Clyde, 20s?
20s, I think, roughly. Yeah. But it's like who is this Japanese dude to write such a good actually decent piece about
it is super
racism
fucking
in
weird.
America? Like,
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And it kind of like fucks you up because like he gets it.
Right.
Why can't other people over here get it? Because he gets it. At least it seems like he did his research.
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
figured this shit out.
It's a weird passion project that you would never expect.
Yeah. I want to pick his brain, right? And be like, what about RJ in his story? Like his music spoke to you this hard. Because like something had to happen. You don't just pick RJ, the musician, out of the ether and go, yeah, I'm going to make a really good story with him.
Right.
And it's actually going to be 10 out of 10. I'm Japanese. Like, you don't do that.
You're totally right, dude. I do want to like understand his thought process.
Because, like, he had to be listening to his records in, like, his fucking grandpa's basement or some shit, right? Like, something mind-blowing. Or, like, he had took LSD when he was 17 and just zoned. Listen, it was like, I feel the devil on his shoulder. I fucking get it. I get it.
I need to tell the story. Bonnie and Clyde, yeah.
Bonnie and fucking Clyde. Like, I don't get it. Anyway.
And we'll never get an end.
No. Well, hey, you said let's keep that hope alive.
Let's keep that hope alive. Let's please.
Bring that energy out in the world.
He's done with Wet Hero, right?
I have no idea. Stop
Probably
asking me
not.
like I read it. But like I want to win a ludicrous amount of money in the lottery so I can buy the rights to his manga to make anything else of it or get something produced so that it gets fucking groundswell. You know, because I don't
Make a
hear enough
season of
people.
it that goes up to before McDonald.
Yeah,
You
probably.
can't really finish that out.
End of season 1 would probably be them
Just the
getting
knockout,
clumped.
yeah.
Yeah. So where does it even take place at? Is it right after? Is he still playing the blues? RJ?
The beginning of this
Yeah, yeah.
chapter is still
He's
him playing the blues. Yes.
Currently playing the blues, and then he just feels that he has to stop
Yep.
because it's just going to bring danger to him.
Yeah.
Or danger is coming.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's that a scene where he's playing and he's like, "Yeah, danger's coming," and then it switches to Ike.
Yeah.
Out
He's
of
just
nowhere.
remembering like his warning, right?
No, Ike says something like, "Oh, it's coming." He just says like it's coming or something's coming, like some danger's coming, and you're thinking it's gonna be the fucking either McDonald or like the dogs or like a literal demon.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking girl.
It's just a girl.
Yeah, the fucking maid girl from McDonald's big ass mansion. And I thought that was pretty good writing because it's like, okay, you're saying a woman, as in like her temptation is gonna be the danger, just like
Yeah, because we don't immediately know that she's the maid.
Yep.
yeah.
So we're like, who is this? How is she dangerous?
And it works doubly well, you're right, because RJ's whole thing is kind of like women were kind of messing him up a little bit in the beginning of the story. So you kind of have that thing of like, oh,
Maybe it'll be like that time.
exactly. Fuck, that's really good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And yeah, she comes in and then is that when the dog comes in? After that?
I think it's slightly after.
No, RJ has a weird moment where he stops playing. He like has that like weird enter.
Yeah, like the hand like comes off of him.
Yeah.
I think the hand's just gone, right?
I think so, yeah. Because they tie him up and nobody said anything about it. So
Yep.
I'm assuming it's gone.
Yeah, so like he kind of cures himself a little bit, or the hand just stops.
Or he gave it enough power that it, you know, like it's its own thing now, you know?
Maybe, yeah. And
Who
the
knows?
dog busts in. And this dog's too smart, man.
Dude, this is one of the most tense bar fight scenes I've ever experienced.
This dog's too fucking smart. Because the dog busts in, Clyde and RJ are like, oh fucking shit. Everybody's in there like freaking out because the dog is
Big
running
angry
around.
dog in the fucking place.
And I think the bartender pulls out a shotgun or something and throws it to somebody.
Yep.
And this dog is zigzagging around people. And as they're trying to shoot the dog, they're shooting people. And the dog is doing the shit on purpose.
Yep.
Because there's a goddamn hellhound that knows what the fuck it's doing. I think Skies is he pulls out his pistol.
Yeah.
And he tries to shoot the dog. And the dog like runs and makes him hit someone else, I believe.
And is it the one-eyed guy who says we need to stop fucking
Yeah, that's
shooting
Skies.
the
Yeah,
guns?
yeah. And does the dog attack Clyde or RJ?
The
Or?
dog kills a person.
I think yeah.
And that's when they get the shotgun. He like rips out somebody's throat and they're like, what the hell happened? And they look over and see the dog.
Yep.
Yeah. And
then two other people bring out pistols, and then the dog kind of like weaves towards RJ and Clyde, and then he's trying to get them to shoot them
Yep.
instead.
God, dude, it's too smart.
It's too fucking smart, man. And eventually the dog beats it.
Yeah, just leaves.
Because he knows that he can't really do much. And everybody's like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. And then the girl is like, I know who these motherfuckers are. Because Clyde is like, okay, Skies, you said you'll take us to town. Let's go to town. You know,
let's go. Let's rock. Let's go. You're a man of your word. You said it. Yeah. You said it.
And the girl starts talking to Skies, and he's like, oh, you know, McDonald, you're fucking lying to us. You're up with that motherfucker, and so is RJ. We're just gonna, and McDonald's gonna come here looking for you, motherfuckers. It's
either you or us.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Clyde is just like begging him, like, please, no. And then the girl was like, oh, you don't recognize me, huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like, my hair isn't up, and I'm not, in my maid uniform. And Clyde's like, fuck.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that she's like, they're friends. I know this motherfucker was sleeping in his house. And Clyde's like, oh, yes, but no. But RJ.
Yeah, it's like way too hard to explain to her. And so Skies just pretty much says like, okay, yeah, McDonald's gonna be here. It's either you or us, so we're gonna give you to McDonald pretty much. And then it cuts to McDonald. Yeah. Super creepy scene, man. Super creepy scene. Because McDonald was like, okay, we know where they are. Let's fucking go. And McDonald sees a random farmer guy. He's like, hey, don't you got the little boy, Sammy? And Farmer's like, yeah, sure do. He's doing great.
Smarter than I am. Going to primary school.
And McDonald gives him a stack of money. And he's like, oh, why are you giving me this? He's like, because, raising a kid is hard.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Well, I got to do something for you. And he's like, yeah, maybe you can come over with your kid and have dinner.
Yeah.
And then he's driving away, and McDonald says, I wonder how the little boy would taste. The fuck does that even mean?
I think that's connected to the candy.
Yeah.
Maybe he
was
eats
playing
candy while... doing stuff.
Or maybe he was playing Pokemon Go, but with little boys. So you just turn them into candy.
Yeah, it can mean multiple things. It can mean multiple things, which I don't want to find out.
Don't worry, you won't.
Thanks.
Yeah. You won't have to.
Yeah.
So then it turns to the bartender and
Skies playing cards.
Yeah. And he's like, you don't have to stay here for this. This is my bar. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm not going to let you meet with fucking McDonald on your own. We've been through too much shit, basically. And it's like, yeah, okay, you've got a heart. You're not just going to be like, yeah, well, we caught this dude in them, and don't worry about my juke joint. No, there's no corpses. Don't look in here. Your dog wasn't in here. And you find out that they tied Clyde and RJ to a fucking tree just right outside.
Left him to the dog.
Yeah.
Fuck the dog.
And RJ and Clyde just talk for a little bit, right? Because isn't Clyde the one who's talking about being like, dude, I'm so tired?
Yeah, RJ starts talking about how he met the devil and that bad things would be coming and that hanging himself or being hung would be a good fate for him at this point.
Yeah, and then Clyde, I think, starts falling asleep.
Yep.
And
RJ's like...
That's what the dog is waiting for. Yeah, just them to tire out.
Exactly. And he's like, Clyde...
We have to stay awake.
the dog's waiting for this. Keep talking to me. We gotta stay awake, Clyde. and I think it just basically ends with that oh shit moment of... Fuck.
Yeah.
Clyde's asleep. RJ's alone. They're gonna give him up. McDonald's on his way. Oh, and that's the last chapter.
Yep. So sad.
So sad. So good. So good, though. It's too good to, end where it's at.
I know, dude. It's fucking terrible. Hopefully, it's on hiatus, technically.
Yeah, technically.
Since, 2006?
Yep.
Jesus.
No, it's since 2011.
Oh, 2011?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Not by much, but...
5 years.
It's just 5 years. Don't worry about it.
And hopefully he'll get back to it because he's made so much money off Wet Hero
Exactly.
and Prison School.
Exactly.
That one season in Prison School.
I think he even remembers he wrote that.
I'm sure. I guarantee you this is like his passion project that he fucking really wish he can go back to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet we were talking about this. I bet he's got, like, folders full of ideas for this. That he's just like, someone please pay me to do it. Someone please pay me to do it. Yeah, 2008 to... Oh, that's the problem, too. Apparently there are, like, 38 chapters, but nobody's translated the last, like, 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, we should hit up one of those.
It's time to learn Japanese.
Exactly. Or pay someone who knows it to be like, hey,
Trisha?
I can look at the pictures. I can figure out what's going on.
That's true. That's true.
True.
Absolutely worth it.
His art's good enough for me to figure it out.
Yeah, its original run is 2003 to present. So, like, it's technically still going. And he released chapters all the way up until, like, 2017, I guess. So he put out a new one into a magazine then.
Shit.
So, like, it's not the deadest.
Yeah, it's not dead.
It's just not, you know, it's
not
in a
what he's
coma.
focusing on.
It's in a coma right now. And that's what matters.
Probably doesn't make money, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. And, like, that's, I think, one of the things that shafted him when we were talking about, like, who is this Japanese dude to do this story? No one in Japan is going to give a shit about this story. But it's so good.
Yeah.
It deserves to be finished.
We can only hope that Americans will eat it up eventually enough for him to want to do it.
Yep.
Because that's kind of what happened with Cowboy Bebop. Like, Japanese people didn't really like it, but Americans loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
From what I understand, that's what happened to No More Heroes.
Yeah, No More Heroes didn't sell too well in Japan.
But Americans, like, ate it up because... I wouldn't say ate it up. But
Yeah.
Americans liked it enough for us to get No More Heroes 3.
Yep. Exactly. And, I mean, that's the same thing kind of with Metroid. Metroid doesn't sell in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of Nintendo's worst-selling franchises.
Is it just sci-fi-ness they don't like?
Kind of. It's weird. It's the exploration and the whatever. Like, people just don't give a shit. And, like, the alien vibe, like, that level of horror, which is what Metroid's, like, gaming off of.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, it just never sells. Same with F-Zero. F-Zero just doesn't sell, really. Which is why people
Mario
are like...
Kart does.
Mario Kart does.
Yep.
But yeah, man. Fucking here's hoping. We can only pray. We can only pray for this.
Get on your knees.
Yeah. I don't want you to say that to me ever again. Especially that deep.
Get on your
Get on your knees.
Any question?
Hell yeah.
I said that while really thinking about it.
Good. It is so hard to type. I literally typed it wrong. Damn, this is a tough one.
Yeah,
It's breaking you.
it is.
No, I don't want to post that there.
If you can help out any country, what country would you pick?
Japan. They need help because they need this to be released.
I thought you were gonna go like even worse with it. It'd be like it's a lot of girls not getting fucked. They need
Jesus.
help.
I'm not you, Darius.
No, I just thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, that's a hell of a question. I've got the perfect solution. We help Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah, by killing all the humans. And then the ice caps are saved. Best help. That's my answer.
Right.
You're right about that.
Yeah, that's a deep cut.
Yeah,
That's
fuck. Afghanistan. Pretty in the shit right now, right?
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Darius?
Help America.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is no not good place to pick.
Yeah.
Help America and try my best to get rid of the fucked up.
Everything.
Everything. I was gonna say get rid of the fucked up like political state that we're in with like the politicians and shit.
Yeah.
Clear
I can't
that
wait
out
until that generation dies. Holy
Dude,
shit,
It's
dude!
gonna be so nice.
Fucking hell.
We
I
just
don't
have to
know.
hope that their proteges aren't just fucking completely in the pocket.
Yeah.
They probably are.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But yeah, I'll probably try to clean up the mess of the government, and hopefully, if I can clean that up, it would trickle down into what really needs to be done.
Yeah.
Trickle down economics. I like it.
Yeah.
It's always worked.
All right. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Beautiful people.
You're all wonderful. Everybody who's listening to this should send a letter to the guy who wrote me in the Devil Blues and just tell him we love you. Please make more. Please stop looking at Wet Hero.
You can stop. You don't have to do this anymore.
Right. You can do what you love.
I am super interested in that Arthur. I should try to look him up just to see get a feel off like his personality.
He also has a lot of other things that he's done other than those 3 things.
Yeah.
Like he's got like a list of like 10 things he's done.
Oh, shit.
So it's just those are the ones that we know. So maybe the other ones are just as good, you know?
Yeah.
But
Prison School is one of my favorite anime all the time. He's just a good writer.
yeah. Yeah, the first half of Prison School is phenomenal. The second half gets a little bad. I'm just gonna say it. The second half's not good.
It ends when they get free in my head.
Yep.
So
You're right. You're absolutely right.
when they're walking out the fucking with the tie.
Yep. Oh my god, dude. Why is Prison School season 1 so good? Oh, I hate it. It doesn't deserve to be good. You know what I mean? It's like that level of smut shouldn't be amazing.
I want to watch it with Amy just so she can see, but I can't watch it with her.
Yeah.
I want her to see how amazing that storyline is, but you gotta dig through too much.
It's true. It's a bad story of brotherhood. Like it's a bad story of brotherhood. But some of those realistic that oh my god, he shits his pants for the crew.
For the crew, dude. That's one of the greatest scenes ever.
I love the scene where he breaks his own statue and he's like, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Thanks for the cocky seed.
Yeah.
Fuck. He ain't gonna let them win.
Well, he starts to do the math for shit in his pants. I lost it.
Oh, dude, his art's fantastic. His art sells that shit. Thank you for taking your time. Thank you.
You did the math, James. It checked out.
It did check out.
It fucking checked out.
Oh. Go watch Prison School as long as you.
Watch it
If you're
alone.
18
Alone.
above.
Yeah.
There's no nipples in there. You can watch it at a teenager age.
Yeah.
Nipples are the bar. Right?
Hey, man, they are. Aren't they? Noah and I have a burrito. We should go eat that.
Yeah.
Num, num, num.
I'm a little hungry.
Num, num, num. Oh, man. It smells really good. Well, we'll see you guys
Later.
next podcast. Thanks for listening. Well, bye.
Bye.